Hey girlies, welcome to my channel. My name is Sydney. This is my first vlog. We're doing a get ready with me, get to know me, and we're gonna talk about a few things. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about myself, be more open with you guys, share a lot more about myself, topics that you and I can talk about. This is like FaceTime for us, so we're gonna chit chat and get into details. I really wanna be open and vulnerable and just make this a safe space. Let's get into it. We're gonna get ready together. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So I'm 30 and thriving. I have 2 kids and I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm also married. Please excuse me if I'm a little bit awkward, a little bit nervous, so just bear with me. But anyways, since I had my first son, I was very on and off with jobs, and I was just very I had really bad separation anxiety from my little one, so it was very hard for me to keep a job because I would just be depressed and crying that I missed him. So my husband just said just stay home, it's too hard anyways, with babysitters. I never really found a job anyway that was right for me. I went to school for medical assistant and phlebotomy, and during my medical assistant program, my externship, when I was doing hours at the actual setting, I was pregnant and I had the worst pregnancy. That's a story for another time, but I get really sick to the point where I can't even get out of bed. It's like being hung over every single day. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. It was very hard for me to even get to do my externship because I couldn't even get out of bed. I was always throwing up, always feeling sick. So that didn't work out for me. Hyaluronic acid, my skin is very dry, if you guys can already tell, but my skin gets so dry, and especially time of the month is coming, so as you can see, I'm just breaking out everywhere. But anyways, I did end up finishing my medical assistant program, and I did graduate and I got my certificate and all that. And I ended up quitting my job, my part-time job. My husband was very supportive, and he told me just stay home, I want you to be there for the baby and things like that, and I know you're going through a lot with the pregnancy. So he agreed to just letting me stay home. We weren't married yet, so I was very blessed to have that because I felt like crap. I can't even explain to you guys, but I'm just putting a lip mask on my lips because they're not cute right now. Moving on, I did think about once now they're both in school and I kind of want to focus on me. I want to do something for me. And in the past couple years, that's when I got into fitness. This going into my fitness journey. But one year, it was 2021 or 22, I can't remember. It just hit me, and I was like, I want to start going to the gym. I want to take it seriously. I was watching and really getting into gym girls, and I was like, oh my god, they dress so cute, they look so good, their body, I really want to be there. I want to get to that. At the time, I was living in an apartment and they had a little gym there, stuff to make myself feel motivated. And that's how it all started for me. I was surprised by myself of how quickly I fell in love with the whole process. I would get up at that time, I was getting up around 6 a.m. It was before I had to take my kids to school, so I would want to work out before I had to get them up. So I would go from 6 to 7, go home and get them ready for school. I always went to the gym before, not even knowing what I'm doing, not doing any research, just doing cardio, going on the treadmill, and that's it. And once I realized what I wanted to accomplish, what my goal was, and I would really just follow these girls that were inspiration to me because that's what kept me going at the time also. It still does. But there was this one girl that I found, and I loved how she just romanticized everything about the gym life. At that time, I was okay, just going to the gym because I wanted to work on my body. I was really skinny at that time. I used to take diet pills. I lost so much weight. Happy at the time because I was oh, I'm skinny, but I became addicted to taking them. And not only that, I was so scared to just even gain a pound. And I looked skinny, you guys, not healthy. I would sleep till 12, had zero energy. Working out became a hobby to me. Once I lost all that weight and then I realized this is not healthy, I was eating probably one meal a day because I would get full very quickly and I wouldn't even get hungry after that. I was giving my body no nutrition, just nothing. Like I can't do this no more. I want to change or see a change. Like I have to change the way that I eat because I was eating like crap. So that's when I took it seriously, and I was going 5 times a week for 1 hour at least, you know, and I was doing research all the time, like what should I be doing? What should I be eating? You know, I really upped my protein. I started eating more, and I noticed how much of a difference that I felt eating healthy. But yeah, that's how I became into fitness. I was just very inspired, and I was striving to also inspire other girls who are wanting to go to the gym. Like it's hard at first, but once you really fall in love with that whole process, and if you're really serious, fully commit yourself to the gym. You're gonna see results. Everybody's in their own time. In time, you will get there. You just can't give up on yourself, and you can't see it as a hobby. That's something I've heard somebody say is a lifestyle. Like, why should taking care of your body be a hobby? Shouldn't that be a priority? So, and it's so true. I'm still learning. My eating habits are probably the worst thing holding me back because yes, I eat a lot cleaner, but I know it could be even more clean. I was working out for a couple years. For a year probably straight, I had a lot of progress. I could see it in my photos because I was always taking pictures. It's so good to take pictures because that's how you really see your progress. So I definitely recommend that. Once I moved and I had to go to a gym, like a public gym, I was like so terrified because I just get social anxiety. So being around too many people, like I don't like it, and I feel like people are very judgy and blah blah blah. So I kind of took some time off. Like I wasn't going to the gym as consistent, and I was always like begging my husband, like, can you go with me? Like he likes going to the gym, but he's not as crazy, I guess, about it as I am. So I started going early because I noticed that early in the mornings were the less crowded. So I started going at 4 in the morning. Okay, so I wake up like at 3:30 in the morning. I'm trying to be out the door by 4 and be there maybe by 4:30. And it worked for me. I liked it. I liked going to the gym early. It was super dead. I noticed, you know, as time went on, more people were coming at that time. And I was like, what? Like I was so irritated. Like, why are people coming so early in the morning? And, you know, I just kind of had to deal with it. And I was just going still, whatever. And it just got to a point where I got a little out of hand. More people were coming to that gym because there was not really another gym around there. And so it just got crowded. And I was kind of jumping from gym to gym. And so eventually I was like, you know what? Like, people are just weird. That's all I'm going to say. People are weird. Once I started feeling uncomfortable, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. So I stopped going, and then so right now I'm just working out from home as much as possible. I have some equipment, nothing crazy, to be honest. I mean, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see my little area of just working out, and it's good enough for me as long as I'm putting in the work. I have music on, I get lost in the music, and I'm just doing my own thing. Comfortable at home. And here to tell you that if that's what's stopping you, like if you're like me and you're just uncomfortable going to the gym, or just like that social anxiety, which I definitely get, then I definitely recommend just investing things at home. I mean, you're paying monthly for a gym membership anyways, so you might as well just like invest at home. Especially me, goal is to be a content creator. That's like my main goal right now. So I really invest a lot of time in trying to create content, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's hard. I just wanted to be a content creator because it makes me happy. Like, it genuinely makes me happy. It can be stressful and it's time consuming for sure, but I have a passion for it. I can't explain it. This thing, obviously, not having the support you're expecting, that's when I've come to realize, like, nobody's gonna support you like that. Well, not nobody. I shouldn't say nobody. Majority of people that you know or know of you or know, they're not gonna support you. So if you're wanting to be a content creator and you're worried about support or about people saying things about you, then what are we doing? Like, are we letting people who don't matter stop us from what we want to do, from what we want to be. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. I don't care like what people think about me or what people say about me. I'm out here chasing my dreams. True what a lot of people say, like you're not gonna get the support from your friends and family or close people, and whatever. Like these strangers out there that relate to you. On Instagram, obviously I made a new account. One moment. I made a new one and I wanted to focus on health, wellness, fitness content. So many people that I knew and like so many people that, you know, I had on that account that were like, I was getting like no engagement, and it would like, I wasn't losing sleep over it, but people are weird. Like it gives weird vibes, especially if you know me and you don't want to support me. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I made a new one because I'm like, I'm trying to build a community of girlies that relate to me or actually genuinely like seeing my content. Or just, I feel like we get scared, people judge, but people are gonna judge you regardless. Whatever. I had to just tell myself, like, you know, just start over. I'm not here to have social media just to have social media. I'm here to build a community. I'm here to inspire girls. I'm not a perfect gym girl and I'm not like the perfect body, but I'm out here trying. Like I'm literally trying my hardest. And you know, I want to share things that worked for me, like the little things that worked for me and how I got started. And you know, I'm a mom and I make time for these things. But being a content creator is like a job, and I'm not saying I'm a content creator because I'm not yet. Nothing comes easy, you know, it's hard and you have to put in the work just like any other job. That's why I really put like my all into it, and I not let my fears get to me. And you guys are Christian, leave it all in God's hands. Like, God, if this is for me, like don't let me let this go. I overthink it too much. I'm just out here to spread kindness. I'm a shy person, so yeah, content creation, people might be like, girl, but it's something that I love and it's something that I enjoy, and I'm not perfect at it. You know, I'm literally doing my best. This is what I tell myself. Like I never had like a chance to really work on myself. So getting into health and fitness, it really just opened a door for me, and it makes me feel good about myself, and it gives me something to look forward to every day. And you know, I love it. Consistent. I'm posting. I'm a shy girl. I'm very to myself. I like it though. I like having time to myself and focusing on my goals and dreams. Last year I had a job. If you guys followed me, you guys know, especially on TikTok, I would always post like my job. Like I was working in an office job. It was very intimidating. I was very uncomfortable. I hated it. I legit hated it, and I would cry. I cried every day. Like I cried every morning before I had to go in. I didn't want to go. Imagine going to a place you hate every day. That's like the worst feeling ever. I was there for about 3 months. I was applying like crazy for other jobs, and then I got this interview. They gave me the job on the spot, and I was like, I'm out. Like I'm out. Like I'm just leaving. Any job, you have to learn, you have to work hard, you have to put in the work, and that's what I'm just like, I've always wanted to do content creation, but I felt like I was always on and off. That's once I quit that job, I was like, okay, I want to take content creation seriously. I'm trying to, at least. I probably was doing more content while I was working, and then when I quit, I just kind of like, I fell into like this hole, and I feel like God does these things for a reason, but I feel like I needed a break. Like I was feeling so overwhelmed. I was feeling stressed out and like not feeling good enough. You know, I was posting, and like I said, I wasn't getting good engagement. I took like 3 months off. Like interest, like I don't feel I want to do this anymore. I just want to stop and take like a break. I needed that break off social media. I needed some time. It's hard, but this is the hard that I want. Like this is the hard that I want. This is something that I genuinely love to do, and I want to accomplish and prove to myself that I can do this. Like, why not? We're all special in our own way, and that's when I decided, like, you know, I'm gonna get into YouTube after the whole TikTok thing happened, and I was really sad, and I was like, oh my God, let me try to do a YouTube, you know? And plus I wanted to let you guys get to know me a little better, because I feel I don't talk a lot, or I don't talk enough, and I have to, like, you know, let that side of me go, because I just get a little too shy and I let that get to me. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you promised yourself this year, a goal that you wanted to accomplish, something you want to do, don't let fear keep you from that. God is with you. Who could be against you? Always remember that. That's what I always try to remember. I have a long way to go, but I want to push myself, and I want to inspire you to keep pushing yourself. Whether you want to go back to school for something, you want to get back in the gym, get back in the gym. You can do it. Results are not going to happen overnight. If you want to do something, if you want to accomplish something, stop letting people get to you. Stop letting the fear keep you from those goals, because we're wasting time every day. It's a new year. It's still fresh. You still have time. Don't be hard on yourself. Pray about everything and give it all to God, and He will put everything together for us. That's my advice to you. That is it. This is the final look. A little bit of grocery shopping, and then I have to pick up my kids in a couple hours. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. Should we do more daily vlogs, fitness vlogs? Let me know what you guys would love to see. I would genuinely love to know. And yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.